Ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now is the man who gravity forgot. You can catch him live this Sunday as he competes in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's an honor to have him on the show today. Here he is, the new sensation, Neville.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going great, Neville. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You've had quite the busy few months transitioning from NXT to the main roster. How are you doing today, and have you caught up on your sleep yet?
Almost. No, I'm doing fine. It has been very busy, but it's been awesome. I've had a past few months of my life have been like a whirlwind, but it's really been amazing.
Now, we mentioned this Sunday live on the WWE Network, you'll be competing in the Money in the Bank ladder match. This is your first Money in the Bank match. How does one prepare for a match of this magnitude?
Yeah, it's tough to prepare for something like Money in the Bank. You know, it's really an unpredictable match. There's so many variables. But I'm just gonna, I think maybe I'm considered the underdog, so I'm just gonna go out there, take every opportunity that throws itself my way, and hopefully make a name for myself.
Sure. Now, Neville, do you have any favorite Money in the Bank match of the past, or any a possible cash-in that was memorable to you?
I know it's recent memory, but Seth Rollins cash-in at WrestleMania, I think that was a very memorable moment. I was there live. I was out there in California. I remember it happening live and not kind of quite believing it was happening. It was a huge moment, and it was certainly memorable for me.
Now, your finishing maneuver, the Red Arrow, is one of the most amazing things I've seen live. Is there any chance that we're going to get to see that off the top of a ladder come this Sunday?
Is there a chance? Absolutely. Like I say, so many variables. It's hard to predict or plan for a match like this. I know it's going to be carnage. I know it's going to be very exciting to watch. But as far as being in it, I don't really have too much experience with these style of matches. I've had one ladder match before, where I wrestled Bo Dallas at NXT Arrival, the first NXT special. But outside of that, I don't really have too much experience, so I'm just going to go in there, with a positive attitude and see what happens, see what presents itself. But if the opportunity does arise, I'm certainly prepared to go to lengths to make a name for myself on Sunday.
Sure. Now, the winner of the Money in the Bank can choose to cash in on the champion any time for an entire calendar year. If you win this Sunday, have you given much thought as to when you would want to cash it in?
Yeah, I haven't even considered that. I think right now my focus is just winning. But man, like I said, the possibilities are endless. And if you've got that briefcase, you've certainly got a power move to be played. It's really, and I think from someone like myself who's just recently debuted, if I managed to win that briefcase, it would be huge for me at this stage in my career. So, right now I'm just focusing on getting that opportunity and grabbing that contract that comes Sunday.
All right. Now, it's widely known that you were a huge wrestling fan growing up. Is it sort of surreal to you now to have your own WWE shirt and your own action figure coming out soon?
Oh, absolutely. It's crazy. I think the action figure especially, I've had t-shirts before, but the action figure was really a bucket list thing for me, it is surreal, like the fact that my nieces and my nephews are going to be playing with little action figures with me, and that, I don't know, it's crazy. It's very cool, and it's certainly, like I said, bucket list. I can kick that one off. It's awesome.
All right. Now, it seems that since joining NXT, you have been achieving goals left and right. What's next for Neville to achieve, granted if you do win this Sunday at Money in the Bank?
Well, exactly. What's next to achieve? The briefcase, the contract, that's the next thing to achieve for me. And then, who knows, from that point onwards, if I grab it, obviously, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But it's hard to say. I am relatively new, and I'm still cutting my teeth and still just enjoying the experience and trying my best. And I'm a highly motivated person, so you never know what might happen. I'm always looking forward, but right now I'm just trying to enjoy the now.
Absolutely. Now, since making it to the main roster, you've wrestled everyone from Bo Dallas to John Cena. Who are some of the people that you're looking forward to locking up with?
Cesaro, certainly. I have a little bit of history with Cesaro through NXT. I've wrestled him once or twice in NXT, and he's somebody who certainly brings out the best in me. And, he's a world-class caliber athlete, so I always look forward to wrestling Cesaro. But there's lots of options. I'd love to wrestle Daniel Bryan at some point. So, it's hard to think about just one. There's lots of... I feel like also because I'm new, there's lots of fresh matchups that haven't been explored. So lots of different people I'd like to mix it up with.
Sure. Now, this past Monday on WWE Raw, you accepted Kevin Owens' NXT Open Challenge. As a former NXT champion, how well do you think Kevin Owens represents NXT?
Honestly, not so well. I've known Kevin for a while, and he's a very interesting character. I'm not sure if he's somebody I like too much. Mm-hmm. And I think he's a bit delusional, so I don't think he's the best representation for NXT. I think there's other guys that could certainly represent the brand better than what Kevin is doing now. But he's got a big match on Sunday with John Cena, so you never know what might happen there, and you never know what's going to happen after that with Kevin. But I don't know. I don't think he's the best guy to represent NXT, to be honest. As sad as I am to say that.
Now, you got called up to Raw the night after WrestleMania. What have been some of the biggest differences between wrestling for NXT and wrestling for Raw or SmackDown?
There's a few differences. I think the main one that I've experienced is, in NXT, generally the guys are a lot smaller than the guys on Raw and on SmackDown. So I find that in NXT, I wouldn't be pitted against such a size disadvantage than what I have been since moving on to Raw and SmackDown. So I've certainly had to adapt my style in that sense, to wrestle guys who are maybe, twice my size or whatever. So that's the biggest difference that I've experienced.
All right. Now, the WWE has a rabid fan base that stretches way beyond the U.S. With that being said, do you think it's time to take WrestleMania overseas?
Absolutely, 100%. Can you imagine a WrestleMania in Wembley Stadium or something like that?
I think we'd love it. We can't wait. So hopefully we're nudging everybody to, hey, let's try to see WrestleMania overseas one day. But it's always good to hear from a superstar's point of view on that.
Yeah, I'd love to see WrestleMania. I mean, WrestleMania is such a huge international event now. Regardless, I don't think it matters as much where it is. It's a world event anyway. So I think it would be just a very cool moment to see it overseas.
Now, your character is reminiscent of a superhero. Obviously, you already have flight covered. So if you had to choose another superpower, what would you choose?
Well, that's a tough question. I'm not sure. Maybe invisibility, because I've been able to sneak around and spy on people.
All right. And now, lastly, too, there's a good chance that all your opponents in the Money in the Bank match this Sunday will be listening to this podcast. So, do you have anything you'd like to tell them before Sunday?
Yeah. I guess, I think generally no one expects much of me, but, I've spent my life exceeding expectations. And I know I'm not the most experienced, but come Sunday, the Money in the Bank ladder match is absolute carnage, so anything is possible. So I'd say don't take your eye off Neville. And you never know when I could hit that red arrow. And once I hit that, that's all she wrote as far as I'm concerned.
All right. Well, we cannot wait to see you this Sunday live on the WWE Network, Money in the Bank. Neville, we just thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope nothing but the best. We hope you walk away with this briefcase on Sunday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.